All right, let's see, guys. I think we are live. There is a slight delay with the software in there's like a small little window where sometimes I start live, but it doesn't show up right away. Not really sure what's up with that. New little fun little curveball we get here. But let's see. Let's make sure we are live here. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna call. Sorry about that, guys. I might be getting some messages. Hopefully, hopefully they don't show up on my screen. Let me see here. Messages. Let's just turn off noties if we can. Let's see. Messages. Settings. Anyway. All right. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So we are live. We are running, which is great. We just need to grab the live stream link here. Hey, John Jensen. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We've got Merrick Owan as well. You see me? Perfect. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. I see it moving up. Appreciate you guys. We're going to put the link into our live stream section here. All right, there we go. And sorry, guys, things have been crazy. Obviously, I'm getting phone calls left and right now. Getting some texts as well. Let's close this down. And we do have Hero Wars right here. Let me close the notes. We don't need that. Do have Facebook. All right, so it's obviously Hero Wars' birthday. A lot going on. It is Hero Wars' 8th birthday, so there's a lot of links to pick up free rewards. So make sure you've been doing that. If you haven't, check it out. There's a lot of things to claim before, I think it's tomorrow, right, in terms of the date on a lot of these. So the 24th for a lot of these. So make sure you claim some of these rewards. There are some nice ones in the grouping, I think, so to speak. So make sure to pick them up. I mean, obviously, large skins such as, I'll just click on this one again. But a lot of good rewards to pick up. We're obviously going to have some winners today as well. And because it is Hero Wars' birthday, I've decided we're going to double up on winners today. We're going to have 2 Facebook and 2 web winners to celebrate Hero Wars' birthday. Obviously, I'd like to do more, but Hero Wars didn't give me any extra rewards currently. And I think they did their own little giveaway to cover that. So that is where we are at for right now. Anyway, who else we got here? We got Gary H in the comments. Nice to have you here. Prax, hello. Thank you for joining the live stream. Anthony Smith, hello. And he says hello to the gang as well. Nice to have everyone here. Let me know what reward you guys are, sorry, not reward necessarily, but what, if any, of these discounts you are, I guess, leaning into, if you will call it that. I feel like there's been a lot of, discounts. So, I mean, maybe some people are taking advantage of that. Maybe some people are not. Also, a quick note, if you haven't been playing the Archdemon or the Birthday Cake event, you can actually get multiple cake slices in a singular day if you've missed a prior day. So if you didn't know that and you happen to miss a day, as long as it's not the last day, you are good to continue to pick up some more rewards. Just keep that in mind, nothing crazy, but just something to be aware of, if you will. So let's go to the Archdemon here. Obviously, the top team looks to be this Julius, Nebula, Sebastian, Peppy, Thea, and Oliver team. I'm going to be honest with you. I might not do that exact squad just because I won't remember it. And I'm kind of too lazy to keep going back and forth. But I know Julius was in there. I know Peppy was in there. I think Sebastian was in here as well. Maybe Nebula. I don't have like a photographic memory or anything, but we'll just run with it. And it doesn't have to be perfect either. Essentially, really, it seems like almost any three attacks that you do with a 5-man team tends to deal almost 1 million damage, which gets you to around 300 mil, which gets you all the rewards. There's no real reason, as most of you guys know, to keep attacking after the fact because, again, you have all of the rewards you need. So there's 24 million damage early, which we like to see. We've got 36 million damage coming in here as well. So we'll see what we end up with here. 140, so well over what we needed in terms of we're hoping for 100 mil, but obviously it looks like we're going to get closer to 300 mil here. Well over, I guess. So okay, I guess we're doing well. I don't really need to be as high as those top scorers. You just need the 300 million damage, and you do perfectly well. Francis says, hello, Jay. Hey, everyone. Nice to have you here, Francis. Appreciate you joining the live stream. Merrick says, I'm waiting to collect 40k emeralds and piggy bank up here. I hear ya. Yeah, so you're saving up some emeralds. I think that's a great idea. I'm trying to do the same thing. I don't know about the piggy bank aspect of it for myself, but I hear what you're saying. You're trying to save up and get some nice extra little emeralds there, which is always a great little thing. Birthday cake slice. Yep, one more day before we get these nice rewards here. Really no reason for me to fight the Archdemon again. We've already picked up every single item we could have wanted there. So there's that. Daily quest. We can get our little friendship gifts or friendship chips there. Very, very helpful. And we will deal out some energy usage. So we're going to go to Polaris here and see what we can do to get some of this. Probably the last fragment. Yeah, the Sphere of Power. Ooh, we have enough Grand Arena shop items here to create that sphere recipe. So we will. And we're going to just, I guess, just focus on the flaming hearts. So hopefully we get a good amount there. 16. Yeah, it's okay. Could have been better. We do have some energy. I'm going to use 2 of them here. Let's see. That's enough to build 1. Would have liked to build 1 more. Let's see if we use 2 more. I think we should easily do it. And I'm going to actually switch out and pick up some Mojo Soul Stones, or 1 Mojo Soul Stone, just to get that task out of the way. And this will get us enough to create the Sphere of Power for Polaris and get her to Orange +3. So we are making some forward progress with her. And before I do any glyphs, I always like to check the Nature Season, which has some interesting tasks usually. Getting some Soul Stone of any hero, leveling up any healer heroes, Gift of Elements twice. So I guess we're doing Thea up to level 11. And we are leveling up any Titan Artifact twice. So I guess we're looking at our Light and Dark Super Titans. We'll be looking here at Solaris once, and we'll probably look at Tenebris. So let's find Tenebris here. Nope, Tenebris, yep. And we're going to upgrade 1 time here, level 90 for that Gleaming Attack Seal. Trending in the right direction. So that should be 2 upgrades. That'll get us there. The Get Soul Stones of any hero, that's doable. Let's see where we are at here as well. We do have some red artifacts to pick up. Very nice. Cool stuff. Hey Riddler, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. And yes, Anthony Smith pointing out that we do have a daily mini game every day of this Hero Wars 8th birthday event. So this time it is in chapter 12, and you can see the little hidden box right there. Really a pretty straightforward game. You really just kind of go one at a time to see what locks in, and the green indicates that you are in the right area. So the middle 2 are wrong. So I mean, this is pretty straightforward. You really are just kind of going through and seeing who fits in the mold, which is not really like that complicated, but you know, it just takes a little bit of mixing and matching. You get a party box. Party boxes don't tend to have the best rewards, if I'm being completely honest. So nothing too special. But hey, you know, the mini games are fun, so you can't complain. All right, Outland, we do have our main 3 pulls here. I always like getting these Outland chest coins. One of the nicer features of Facebook and web is that you do get the coins in addition to a chest opening, whereas on Hero Wars Mobile you don't get that. So that's kind of a nice little bonus that you get for Facebook and web. Here we're just picking up a soul crystal. We're not using those anytime soon. We will be picking up some soul stones though for the purposes of our event. Well, our event as in the tasks that I'm being tasked with in the nature season. So that is what we're looking at there. We've completed that quest right there. Boom, dunzo. Collecting buffs in the altar of power 5 times. So it looks like they're just waiting for one more person to join. So we will join. And it looks like, what are we looking at? We're looking at Bob, who looks like he might have joined midway through. We're going to just kind of cruise up the middle here and hope that's fine with Bob. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably okay. We're just going to go ahead and go straight into attack mode right here. And we're going to go right up the gut. Practice major gifts from the Facebook page over the last few days. Definitely. So yeah, do not miss those. If you have missed them, go back and try to pick them up before the end of the Hero Wars Dominion event ends. Highly recommend it. There's some nice rewards in there, no doubt about it. All right, so we are cruising through this nice little adventure here. See what we end up with. Skip battle. Oh no. Okay, nice little hiccup here. Love to see that. Not. But that's okay. We should be fine. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and just use the same team. I don't really see. Is there a reason? Pure damage resist. So we can't use Yasmin. So that would be a problem. Let's go ahead and put Sebastian in here, and that should rectify any issues that we had prior. But yeah, good stuff overall. Can't really complain. All right, let's see here. We're going to go ahead and auto this, and we should skip and should win. There it is. So here, Bob was, I think, just waiting to see what we end up doing here. I'm kind of thinking I'm just going to go here. And then, I don't know, do I bother with that tower? Or do I have Bob take it down? I'm going to go ahead and take this down real quick. Let's see. There's no reason for me to not just go in and use, again, what I was using before, which is Yasmin and Kark. We have Fenris back here. I mean, I really just like this combination attack. It's very effective because of the pure damage that Yasmin deals over time. Through her poison, and then Kark is obviously a massive damage dealer. He also, because of his red artifacts, is a little bit stronger than everyone else on my team currently, which I am getting around to working on everyone. But let's see here. Let me count the moves here. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's way too many moves if I go all the way around. So if I can have Bob take out, let's see. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Bob has 8 moves. So 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. So he has one room for one mistake there. If I go 1, 2, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. No one said anything in chat either. Okay, so this makes things a little bit more complex. Let me try to figure out what the best move is here. You can beat the boss with the tower. Just use Yasmin and Ju with Nebula, and the boss pulls Dorian, so he heals everyone. Okay, let's see what happens here. We'll go through it. I think I can take down the boss, but we'll go with your approach, John. Definitely. Merrick said I lost 3 battles on this map today. Don't like the tank buff. It's not good for my Corvus or Astaroth. I hear ya. Yeah, we'll see what ends up happening here, but I think we should be okay with Yasmin and Kark together. I just think that this is a very tough team to overcome. Unless there is like a pure damage or physical attack debuff on the other side, we should be okay. As long as we get enough damage here. Kark taking down Dorian would be nice. There we go. And we do end up getting the result we were looking for right there. So there is a nice little win there. This one should be, again, magic defense resist. Not going to affect us too much here. If we can take down Thea early and avoid her from silencing Kark before he can ult, or right when he's about to ult, that should be ideal. Let's see. Merrick says I beat Cleaver with this tower, but not on the double tank buff. Yeah, a double tank buff is brutal. I have come across a couple of those. And the worst one that I've seen is double tank buff with all the Ponyzine team being tanks. Like, it was crazy. I've never seen anything like it. It was Galahad, and, well, I mean, I guess Envari is not technically a tank. Galahad, Luther, Astaroth. Okay, there was Thea, so it wasn't all tanks, but Ziri was also there, and it was a very heavy, tanky team, and so that was just a bad RNG luck team that I ran into. But here's tank hero buff again, so yeah, definitely have to worry about those tanks. But typically with enough damage from Kark and Yasmin, usually it's not too big of an issue. But I completely understand where you're coming from, Eric, and yeah, the double tank buff on the opposing side can be very, very annoying. You definitely have to out-hit their tankiness, which is why I double up on offense if I can. Obviously, Magic Attack, I'm using a different squad if that comes up. So this is one of those examples where physical damage resist is an annoyance here, so I have to pretty much switch out my entire team. We're using Aurora, the twins, and typically I like to use Isaac, but that makes things a little bit more tricky here because of that buff. So we're going to be looking at, let's see, Aurora, the twins, Martha, and I'm probably going to keep Nebula in there and hope that we can outlast Galahad. Galahad will be the main damage dealer for this team. Obviously, Celeste is helpful as well for prolonging his health, but he does have vampirism that he's acquired from his itemage, right? We're talking about Galahad, which can be a little problematic, and he had that rework, making him slightly stronger. So as long as I can get rid of him before Jet hurts my team, oof, that is brutal. That's brutal. So we weren't able to do it before Jet was able to lower our defense for Galahad to take us all out. So that's a problem. Let's see. So this is physical damage, pure resist. Oh, this is not a great lineup for us here. We really are physical damage heavy. Trying to see what else I can use here, if anything. Tempted to take out Nebula and put in Isaac, even though I know he's not the most effective. He still will charge to give everyone extra energy, but it is a uphill battle. I'm trying to think here. Maybe we give Kane to Aurora, and we put Merlin here. See if this helps us at all. If we lose this one, got to rethink the strategy, but that is definitely a tough one here. There are some buffs that just are not really conducive to our squad, so we'll see what happens here. So if we can get rid of that Celeste, we're in a good shape. Oh, that Galahad is an annoyance. As I mentioned before, he's still alive. We should be able to take him down, though, here. Jorgen, yeah, yeah, I'm trying to think. Physical damage taken here is just a problem, and this Galahad is quite strong. He has a tank hero buff, tank energy gain buff, and a pet buff. And I think their pet, let's see, pet buff of the day affects both allies and enemies. All right. So I'm going to go back, actually, and we're going to use Yasmin. And I know he's weakened because of the debuff, but I think we're going to be okay. Let me see if I have, let's see. We're going to double up tanks. I'm actually debating tripling up on tanks, which is not really the most classy thing to do. Let's see. Maybe we put Ishmael in. Ishmael has stun, I believe. We're really trying to push a stun guy on this team. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Chaba's fine, but he'll die after he ults, basically like right away. All right, let's see what happens. My guild might not love me for this, but we're gonna go for it. These buffs are pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie about that. They are tough. Let's see what we can end up with here. We're gonna auto and attack. He's immune to pretty much everything right now, so I'm gonna need some attacks he's not immune to. He's not getting stunned, like, at all, so that is slightly problematic, and he just regains so much health from his attacks because of his own vampirism, and it's doubled. Getting really unlucky here with this. Man. That Galahad is a monster. I've stated many times. They need to ramp up Ziri. She has potential and a decent storyline. I gotcha. How strong is my Iris? Oh, you can take a look. But man, this is going to be a problem here. Might actually just try to avoid it. But, let's see. Log. What are we doing wrong here? Let me look here. He ate 2 mil damage. No problem. Okay, let's see here. So our buff is damage increase. So he's dealing extra damage by 100%. And he increases physical attack 300%. This is really where I wish I had my own Galahad to a strong level. What can we do with Ishmael? Can Ishmael get stronger at all? Skin-wise, we can definitely get him a little stronger. Physical attack, armor pen, health. Physical attack. I'm not sure that's going to be enough. Man, this is a brutal matchup. Trying to debate what I want to do here. This is one of the tougher matchups I've seen in recent memory. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and actually get some more agility soul stones for my Ishmael and see if I can actually get him strong enough to where he can kind of hopefully nearly take down this Galahad that's just really insanely strong. We'll see. Level 15 for a lot of these guys is where the new cap bump is in terms of the number of agility skin stones you need. Let's see, Aurora. She's not bad. I mean, she's not great, but she's not bad either. Skins. Solo Leanne, I'm not sure if she'll be able to do enough. You can use major pure damage. So Yasmin, I guess, is pure damage. Let's see, armor. I really like the dodge factor of of Yasmin. So we'll do that. Armor. She needs more armor because if she gets hit, she's like almost one hit KO'd. Let's see what else we can do here. Man, this is just an unfortunate item. We're going to open up the party boxes. I mean, I guess they've increased the rewards because the absolute artifacts were not in there before. So that's a nice reward. Nice little wrinkle there. But man, this is a very, very tough buff here, as we were talking about before. But still, not really something I love seeing here. Tanks. This Galahad is a problem. Okay, so we're going to take out Ishmael. No physical damage, so Ishmael's a problem for us. Can't have you in it. Sorry, buddy. Even though I did power him up because I totally forgot. He'll be useful down the line. Put Kane in there. We're going to take out Aurora. Cleaver's going in. I'm going to need a decent amount of healing just because of how hard that he's hitting. Maybe I'd take out Cleaver, even though I love the double buff for him because he is a physical attacker. It's problematic. Who else can we use here? I'm trying to think. Yeah, my heroes just aren't strong enough lower level tank wise right now. This is a tricky spot to be in. Could we go Iris? We probably could. Do not use Yasmin. Okay, don't use Yasmin. It just limits my options here. I mean, we can go Twins again and see how that works. See how this goes. All right, we're going to try it one more time. If nothing works, nothing works. Sometimes it's just how it happens, right? Sometimes just how it happens. Okay, well, we get lucky and it finally works. So Yasmin does work with the pure damage, but I guess not in this scenario, and I guess we're going to be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and try to take down the boss. Let's see. But Cleaver's a tank too. That is problematic. Him being a tank means that he gets extra skill power, extra tank energy gain, so he's going to attack more. Physical and magic attacks are doubled. 300% damage increase. This I don't think is beatable with the double tank upgrade currently. I mean, we can look at it. I just don't really see it being very manageable in terms of being able to beat it. Because you have like no buffs running here. I mean, we got Mara here. We've got Vex, Kane, Fenris, Oliver. Right, this is the old. Well, I say the old. This is a great boss team, but just given how many buffs are on him, and he has the extra layer there, not really seeing how we do this here. All right, let's see what we can do here. We're probably not going to win, especially because there's still that extra 300% damage being handed out. But we'll see how it works here. We'll do auto, and we'll hit him. See what happens. So Isaac got taken down really fast. Dorian is really good. Yeah, I probably should have done that as well, Merrick, now that I think about it. We dealt some damage, actually more than I expected. So maybe we don't go Isaac, take Isaac out of it, and put Dorian in. That could be a move. We actually dealt more damage than I expected. We dealt almost half damage on this cleaver here. John's recommending this team. Astaroth, Jew, Yasmin, Dorian, and Nebula. All right, let's try it out. Still have a couple attacks. I don't see a reason. Worst case, my guildmates get a little upset with me. But we'll see how it goes. Nebula. Astaroth. Dorian. My Dorian stinks, but it's no problem. He will be revived because he's so bad. Let's see. Here he is. I love Dorian as a hero. He's not very good as my current upgrades in terms of what I've done with him. So yeah, that'll be something I need to work on in the near future. Leave something to be desired. All right, let's see what happens here. So Yasmin is dealing some damage, which is nice. Nebula, I'm concerned about because her health is low. Dorian's already out of the matchup. Doesn't really matter, though, because what we wanted him for was his vampirism, and everyone's getting a piece of that vampirism, which is nice. We were able to do it. Nice. Nice recommendation there, John. Solid team. Why Isaac against Cleaver? Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. Honestly, I have no idea what I was thinking there. But the result is we ended up winning, so not going to complain about it too much. Hopefully Bob can take down. Let's see, how many does he need to take down? He needs to take down... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He takes down those 5. We get 100 team points, and we win. So he has 8 attacks to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Wait, let's see. 1, 2. We go 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got 5. He's got 6 different spots he can hit. And he's got 8 moves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that takes down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll get it done. If you decide to just go around, you can also go this way and take some false steps. Right, where he'll have to retrace them. But either way, it's very doable. So I'm going to say I did my job, considering I still messed up some attacks. Callum says, my standard team against the Corrupted Cleaver is Corvus, Anvari, Jew, Yasmin, Martha, and Albus. Yeah, I'm seeing Yasmin and Jew being a common thread. I think I like that. That's very, very nice. Calnap, I'm sure that would work. A romantic skin for Julius popping up here. Physical attack. An older stellar skin as well. We do, obviously, every day you log in, you get 100 free emeralds during this event, which I really appreciate. Thank you, Hero Wars, for doing that. Happy 8th birthday to Hero Wars. So there's that. So we're just really waiting at this point on the last day to pop up so we can get the last day of rewards and get this reward for the cake. So we're just kind of chilling at this point on that. Collecting buffs. I didn't collect any buffs. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to do a different adventure at some point for that particular purpose, but that's okay. Using the first skills in arena, we gotta do some arena attacks. Let's see here. We do see a Yasmin. We're going to use our own Isaac to counter. Well, do we need a counter Maya? Kind of don't really think we need to worry about her. We're going to use Sebastian or Nebula. Could use our own Yasmin. Kind of like that as well. We're going to use Yasmin. We're going to choose Fenris or Kane. We're going to do Kane. And we're going to just attack, see what happens. Worst case scenario, we lose, but I think because we have enough firepower here, we should get the nice dub. Should be, at least. So we'll see how that plays out. Speed this one up a little bit. So Helios does get knocked out the first time, but he's able to recover, and we're able to take down that Yasmin. So easy enough, if you will. So there's that. Nice little win there. We've got Jeanette with a interesting team here. Seems very takedownable as well, but we will see what else is available here. All right, 8 more seconds as we wait here. Let's see, we'll do the tower run. That'll take more than 8 seconds anyway. So we'll just cruise on through. We're going to go through the tower. We're going to go ahead and do a couple more arena matchups. We also do need to talk about upcoming events. So we'll talk about that probably in just a little bit here. We're going to talk about upcoming events right after I deal one more arena attack. Just to kind of, have everyone on the same page. We're going to have another threads event. A lot of people not liking the flags, not really thinking they're too useful. I would say those who have spent funds on the flags are probably pretty happy. Those who haven't, probably in the same boat as myself, where I'm like, yeah, the flags are kind of whatever, because they do help the average Hero Wars player. But if you are not really spending, you don't really see the full benefit, because 1% or 2%, it does make a difference, but it doesn't always show up in the most noticeable ways. Whereas if you have a 5% buff, for example, or 3% even, that is much more significant than a 1%, and it's more noticeable. So some of you guys who are further ahead with your threads probably are noticing some nice little changes. All right, let's see here. This looks like a very friendly matchup for our current team. Obviously, Vex and that Kira is going to be problematic, but I think if I switch up some stuff here with my team, we should be okay. Nebula is obviously a problem. Give you Kane, give you Fenris, and we'll give you Vex. And hopefully I can take down, as long as I get rid of this Kira before she starts ulting like crazy, we should have a standard win, which will be pretty nice. Again, this team really, if I can get rid of Kira, then Iris is not really a threat. But there we go. We took care of Kira. She does come back to life a little bit, which is an annoyance, but we got rid of her. So now I just need Yasmin to get rid of this Nebula, but that Axel and Martha combo are keeping her alive. So yeah, not probably going to be able to do it. We're going to get stalled out here, but that's okay. It's all right. Doesn't work out this time, but I think that still means we can definitely take it down in the near future. Just need a couple more upgrades in the airship in terms of like artifacts for my Yasmin. My Yasmin's not completely all redded out. In fact, I think she's still in the orange tier or level 120 in terms of those artifacts. Those artifacts, these red ones, are a little bit of a pain to collect. So it's going to be a process to get all of those down. But we slowly but surely make our way there. I think that's kind of the new norm, I guess, for myself in terms of some of these Hero Wars rewards, if you will, that you end up needing over time, right? I mean, I'm looking at the Osh artifacts, right, that we need. Those just take forever to acquire, or having enough of the seeds, the eternal seeds, to upgrade your different various groupings of heroes. So let's go ahead and look at that actually real quick. And we're going to, before we do that though, we will go back here to the upcoming events. Let's talk about this real quick. So we know that right after this event, Legacy of the Great Ones is coming up. So make sure you're saving up some of your artifacts. If you get those chests, hold on to those. You're going to want to use them for your heroes to get the red artifacts. I'm going to use those to complete my Kark, and then move on to powering up my Martha a bit more, looking specifically at this first artifact, mainly because for Osh, armor, right? This activation armor is very, very helpful. And you can see that the armor is pretty significant every level you upgrade. It does make a difference. I've been using the second artifact currently on my main tank, which at this point is Astaroth. But it is a slow going process overall. My Kark is the only one who's close to being all redded out. And this last artifact is the one that I need. And I think we can get it to level 130 with this upcoming artifact event. So just something to keep in mind. We're going to have an artifact event that is coming up. John says, I'm concentrating on one flag to use against Dante teams since it seems that it is the hero most of the big guilds have in high-ranking Clash of Worlds wars. It is a very common hero in Clash of Worlds. That is for certain. That the buffs just make him so difficult to take down. So yeah, he's popular. So John's having an armor and dodge reduction flag being crafted. I think that's a very, very smart approach, and I think it will help you. Ultimately, it's just going to take a while until you see the fruits of that result, but it will eventually kick in for you, I think. Let's see. I need to claim this because I want the energy, and we're going to use it here on Polaris. Pick up some of these easier artifacts first, even though I know I could get them, just waiting in the merchants, but that's okay. We're just going to go ahead and claim this and create it. Hand of Glory, equip. The same with the Flaming Heart. This one shouldn't be consuming too many raids. Hopefully not all of them. Come on now. 14, 18, there we go. 2 more max, there we go. So there's the Flaming Heart. Got that equipped as well. So Polaris has the easy ones on there. Let's look at Helios as well. Needs a lot of this Nocturnal Cicada item, so we'll pick some up. Not a lot, but that's okay. That uses up most of our energy, and we do have some EXP points I need to expend. I just think it's a waste to have too many skill points sitting around. So I'm going to try to... Oh, there we go. We had somebody. It is Iris, who needs some skill upgrades there. Praxis Team Pet Oliver might have been the move there. A single Leanne with Mara and Team Pet has beat me for the last week to maintain spot 99 in Arena. That's annoying. Team Pet Oliver. Does Oliver block stuns? I need a review of Oliver real quick. I haven't used him much lately, which is why I need the review. Let's see. Sanctuary. Pets, Oliver, Patronage, Health and Armor, Skills, restores health for physical damage, heals the hero with the lowest health, master heals themselves if their health drops below 50%. So this is really just mainly a healing pet, which is great. But I think that means, Prax, you're going to need to be stunning this singular Leanne, because I don't think Leanne by herself has any capabilities to clear herself of those negative status effects. Let's see, Leanne for me is here. Chance to stun. She can stun, or she can charm rather. Fires an energy or magical ball. Got some magic attacks, and basically anyone who damages her is charmed. So yeah, you're gonna really need Sebastian and potentially one other status effect neutralizer. You'd probably want a Nebula, Sebastian together, and some kind of stun. I know that kind of creates a team for you already, but I think based on what you're telling me, that is probably going to be something you're going to want. Mara is very tough for sure in this scenario, so I hear what you're saying. Yeah, not going to be the easiest of matchups, but overcomable, right? You do probably want to have some of those stuns, though, and dodge reduction flags are very helpful, right? And they're more efficient on teams which use Kayn. Okay. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and pick up some more Chaos Cores here, hopefully in a little bit. So we'll let that expedition start up. Let's see. We got that going there. Merchant. We'll go through the merchant really quick. See if there's anything worth picking up. Not really seeing anything worth my time right now. Book of Tales I like. Deadly Stinger or Sting we don't need. Soul Shop, trade those in. Again, Book of Tales, no. Throwing Knives, yes. Healing Harpoon, no. So there's that. Friendship Shop, we always pick up Faceless and Cornelius if we remember to do so. We will pick up the Dragon's Heart as well and the All-Seeing Eye recipe. Element Shop, I don't really like to claim too much. I will pick up the large Skinstone chests. Key to All Doors, don't need it. We do need Enigma's Chronicles and Runian Helm. It's kind of more pricey than I would have liked, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So there's those things that we purchased. Let's go ahead and hop. Oh, adventures. Nope. Okay, we're good. Let's see here. Guild War, we made our base attacks, which is good. Sanctuary, we're done right now. Titan Valley, is there anything I need to do here? It's giving me a notification. Okay, I guess I did have some items to claim there. Elemental Spirits, let's see here. 508 Clash of World trophies. We need 700 and basically 60 to get up to level 95. So going to be a process there, and obviously we can tell 40 is a lot more friendly. So pre-level 10, a lot easier to upgrade, whereas now we're at like the 500s and we can't even upgrade one time. It's going to be a slow going process. We're going to open up 50 of these here, mainly just because I want to. So we're going to go ahead and open them and see if we can get something useful. Probably not going to be seeing any totems or anything like that, but you always have a better chance the more you open. So can't get a totem if you're not pulling anything. So there we go. Anthony likes Iris, Kayla, and Aiden as potential options. Merrick says Albus or Nebula solves it as well. Okay, very nice. French says, thanks for some suggestions. Nice. Okay, forget which heroes are getting Masquerade skins. Yeah, so Iris, Kayla, and Aiden are getting brand new Masquerade skins. Should be pretty interesting. We'll see what they look like. Hopefully they're not too out there. Usually Masquerade skins are a little bit goofy. So we'll see what we're looking at there. Nephthys' Reaper, we will pick up some of those. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I think they're interesting. They always have really good stats, but they just don't look cool, the Masquerade skins in general. So it should be nice. Iris getting one will be something to keep an eye on. Kayla and Aiden, for those are the folks who use those guys. That'll be something to consider, but I don't think that many people really use them. So, you can do what you can with that information. Let's go ahead and do Astral Seer here. I'm just going to do one spin today, and we're going to get some Radiant Strength Crystals, which is doubled, so we'll take it. 15 would have been the normal pull. Ascension Spire. Looking at our upcoming events, not really any reason to be concerned. We have a Weaving Patterns event coming up. And Spring Rebirth, which is a Keys event, which will get us different rewards, very similar to past events we've had where you get to pick out of a CyberCon, I guess was the first event where we had that kind of choose your own reward kind of a deal. So yeah, should be pretty fun. But again, the more pressing upcoming one is the Legacy of the Great Ones. That's a really good event and a huge opportunity to pick up some red, more difficult to acquire artifact upgrade items. So that'll be pretty clutch timing wise, in my opinion. All right, so we got some stuff here. I'm trying to look. Polaris, we can upgrade. Not going to go crazy with her, but obviously because we can't upgrade, we will. Let's see here. We can get her up to the 3rd level, even though I'm stuck here because I can't upgrade these. I don't have enough of the lower level intelligence crystals, which I'll need to pick up later. Great Tree of Wisdom. Let's see what we're working with here. And we do have 107 Eternal Seeds. We need 120, though, to be moving the needle anywhere on this support role branch. So if we can't get it this week, it's going to be next week. We're going to battle Osh here. I'm not going to pick up any buffs. Don't need them. I'm not going to be dealing too much extra damage anywhere, if I'm going to be completely honest. So we'll just go ahead and do our normal thing here. Put Oliver there. Oliver Twist, if you will. No, I'm kidding. We have Sebastian. And this is, I think, the team I was thinking of when I put the team together earlier, battling that Cleaver. I think I was thinking of this team, and that's why I put out Isaac. Otherwise, I can't really explain why I put Isaac out there when I was building the team battling that Cleaver, right? The evil version of Cleaver. So yeah, I think I just lost my mind there for a second. Let's see, where is Martha? And we're going to put in Axel. So there we go. We're going to see what damage we can deal here. So yeah. John says the flag only works with the teams that have Kane as pet. Yeah, I think it works better with Kane as pet, John. It's not necessarily that the flags only work when Kane is a pet, but it works better when he is. Hey, Vitamin, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We've dealt 3 mil damage. I wish I could have done a little bit more, but that's okay. Countdown says, so this is about team, but not about Dante, Aurora, or Heidi. Depends on what team you're facing, I think, right? Auto. Yeah, we should definitely... We're trying our best here. We're autoing, but we're not going to be dealing massive damage. It's okay. We're going to go ahead and do this interesting squad here. I'm going to put this team together. We're going to use 1 physical damage dealer, and the rest are going to be mages. Going to put Axel in there. We're not dealing crazy damage. I just don't think my Albus can activate quick enough for it to be worth using him. Axel will allow me to deal even a little bit more damage. Yeah, so Ishmael did his best, but 15k damage is kind of the limit. We will go ahead and claim these. We do have to deal all of our hits in, though, just so we get all the rewards we can. It's not going to be crazy efficient. It's not going to be pretty either, if I'm being completely honest. But we did pick up some Eternal Seeds. We're up to 117. We need 120. So we need a little bit more before we can really upgrade that branch. That's the support branch. Again, probably going to be getting that next week. Probably not this time. All right, so we got those damage rewards. Try Rufus, Aiden, and Albus as your team pet. We'll try it. My team's so bad it doesn't quite, frankly, matter, John. So we'll try it out. Let's see, Rufus. Find him. Rufus. Aiden, team. Aiden, who's not even 4-star. He's barely 4-star. Aiden, and where is Kayla? I know I haven't used Kayla, so where's Kayla? Aiden and... Oh, Kayla's orange. That's news to me. Kayla, I'm trying to think who else I would want to use. I don't use these two very often. I guess personally I'd probably want to use Thea and some kind of support. I know Mojo does a great job in general against these bosses. Probably should have used him at some point as well. We'll try this out and see how it goes. Probably should... Oh, John wanted me to use Albus as the team pet. Whoops. But that's okay. Our team's so weak, we're not surviving long enough for Albus to do anything, let alone Axel really do anything. 100k damage we'll take. But yeah, not really a huge damage dealing... I don't have too many huge damage dealing options left. So just kind of having some fun with it and just making sure I get my attacks in so I can say I put a good faith effort in and try to learn a little bit more of what other heroes are actually not the worst to use. It looks like Rufus stayed alive for a fair amount of time, so he might be someone worth looking to use in the near future. 48k there, not very impressive, but something. And we're going to do this. We're just going to use our top layer squad here. And we're going to just go ahead and go for the attack. But again, we're trying to upgrade Vex right now. And there's so many heroes I want to work on. It's really, it's tough. I never have enough resources to be able to focus on the heroes I want. Or all the heroes I want. There's just too many that I like that I can't get around to. All right, we're going to open one more of these spins here and call it good. Callum says, one important detail to Mushy and Shroom for Facebook and web players. Faceless can't copy the ult of Mushy and Shroom. It's a fun fact. I did not know that, Calnap. I guess I just never thought of it, but I am glad that you brought that up. That is good to know, and that does make Faceless a little less useful in general. So I like that. I like to know those little fun tidbits. So all right, there we go. Leveling up the branch one time. Not going to happen this time. We just don't have any eternal seeds. Again, we're holding on to any artifact chests we can. Let's see, what else can we do, if anything? Airship. Yeah, I mean, we did kind of do our runs here on the expedition. Don't want to use Kayla because Aiden buff goes to her instead of Rufus. Yeah, did not know that. Okay. So you want the Aiden buff to go to Rufus is what you're saying. I got you. We'll try that out in the future. I am trying to get around eventually to everyone. Let me look at my Rufus. He's not terrible. Obviously his glyphs are not good, but he's not terrible, and he's someone I can definitely work on every now and then. And obviously I'm trying to finish off Polaris as well. So Polaris, magic attack, gonna be a high priority finish for me. So we'll just stop right there, level 44. Okay, so we also have Rufus going. Artifacts, he's pretty well below, and I'm not going to upgrade any of these right now because, again, we're having an event coming soon. I say soon, right after the birthday event, to focus on upgrading those. So there's that. Beachskins can be obtained during the Forgotten Treasury event, so we'll try to pick that up later when that rolls back around. War flags, we will have some events that involve kind of winding up, if you will, and we do have some interesting things to look at in terms of different flags. I'm really not sure how I can pick up these other flags that I never got around to picking up because I don't think they're available, right? The pet flag and the war flag I don't think are available to be snagged anymore, unless you find them in a mysterious island, but I don't think they're available, right? Like you can't get those flags that you're missing. At least not that I'm aware of. So if you can, someone let me know because I'm still missing two. I only have one. So yeah. There's that. Okay. We do still have some moves. We have 6, I think. 6. And I know I need 10 to get to this Gift of Dominion down here. This one will only require 4 if I want to just simply get that one singular item. But for now, I'm just holding on to the moves. But yeah. Francis says he thinks there's a flag on the current map. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't see it, so I'll have to look again. But yeah, that's something I'm going to definitely need to be more cognizant of and picking up is flags if they are available for a re-pickup because I did not do one. Practice, there's been one on each map. Interesting. Okay, so there is one here. I got to find it. Let me see if I can pull up Discord because I think I still have the maps sorted. So let me see if I can find the particular flag that we're talking about here. Let's see, Discord. I do have one right now. But I think you can only have one. I thought you could have 3 flags, no? I thought there were 3 flags out. I do have one flag. I have I think it's the most basic flag that you can potentially even have. I do have this War Flag of Fervor. But I thought you could also have the other ones, the War Flag of Decline and the War Flag of Pet Strength. But maybe I'm wrong. So you can only have one. It's in the middle. You can have 3. Okay, you can have 3. It's in the middle. When you say it's in the middle, I'm going to have to look at a map here. So I think, trying to see here, direct message. I think someone sent me, I think Anthony actually sent me the map here a little while ago. Let's see, this one here. So is this the, what is indicating the flag? The flag... Let's see, the flag is in the middle is what I think Viking is saying. I'm looking here. I'm just not seeing it. Maybe you guys are able to better pick it out than I am. Is it because that's not a flag, I don't think. It's just a simple addition, right, or pattern. Let's see the flag. The flag is in the red chest. The red chest. I'm trying to see, where is the red chest? By the tower. Am I blind? Okay, so I got that. Red chest by the tower. So is it this one right here? This is the flag? Next to the data mine in the yellow tower. So is this it right here then? This red chest here is a flag? Yellow tower in the middle. So it must be that. Okay. So I guess we will try to pick that up because I don't have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll take me 5 moves. It'll eat up almost all of these, but I kind of think it's worth it. Just because I don't have like really any flags. So we're gonna see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next to the word simulator. I feel like I didn't get a flag. Am I crazy? I feel like I got a pattern, but not a flag. Did I do something wrong? Because I feel like I clicked on this. I didn't get it. Is it right next to it? So it's in front? So it's this one right here in front of it? Is that it? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So we just got the flag. So is it in front of it? Go to inventory. Inventory. Now you open it from inventory. Okay, so let's see, inventory. Oh, war flag chest. Clearly I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Thank you for explaining to me. I feel like I should have known that. Oh, wow. Okay, so you can actually choose which one you want. So war flag boosts pet skill power. Use it in the arena and during guild wars to make your hero team even stronger. And then you have the war flag of decline. What's the best one to go with here, guys? I mean, I've seen a lot of pet flags. And war flag of decline. This war flag decreases your enemy's team's healing. Use it in arena. Kind of like that. That's gonna be blocking Celeste and a whole lot of enemy teams. Thanks, guys. But I'm trying to figure out which one I should pick up. I don't think the war flag is really needed. I already have a war flag, obviously, of fervor. And I also don't think you probably can't even pick that same one more than once, right? Yeah, you can't. So I'm trying to think which one I should actually pick up if that's even really needed. And I'm kind of thinking, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think what is the best move. You like the red one, Gujo? Okay, the decline. All right, I'm kind of tempted to pick that one. All right, we'll pick the decline one. We'll do red, because eventually we're gonna have to need them. We're gonna need them all anyway. But we'll pick up the war flag of decline. So that'll be a new flag for us there. Decline flag. John is also on board with that. Okay, so war flag of decline decreases the enemy team's healing. Trying to think. Magic attack. Not really something I want to put on there. Physical attack. Armor pattern. I am kind of tempted to do something with that. There is an accuracy pattern as well. Enemy dodge reduction. So now they can't dodge, which is kind of intriguing. I kind of like it. I'm thinking I like armor pattern reduction as increases armor for your team though. So it's not like armor reduction for the opposing team. I'm kind of thinking that if I'm going to do this, yeah, I'm trying to think here. I mean, obviously, so my current flag, which is my other one, the war flag, has everything that's great for my current. Okay, it has stuff that's great for attacking and defending, right? So I have the armor, the magic defense, and the physical attack, which is solid. Here though, with the decrease enemy team's healing, I think I want to be decreasing everything on my opposing side, right? So I'd probably want to decrease their dodge, right? Don't think I did Prax. That was just a little bit too out of my range for patterns. And currently, I think my strongest patterns are green. Obviously, there's a lot of work to be done to upgrade these guys. Let's see. Trying to think. So we have this one here, and obviously you can upgrade to blue. Just need more patterns. Trying to think here. 300 is doable. We just need to get a pattern. Not really crazy about it. So this one I can build into a blue armor pattern, which I think I will actually. I'm going to wait until the event starts, but kind of cool that you can upgrade some of these patterns, and I will be doing that in the future. But yeah, I mean, it's just hard to kind of really understand how these all stack and what your total options are, at least from my perspective. Maybe there's a whole like book on this, but as of what I've seen, I haven't seen too much on these. I do like this. Practice, it's expensive to upgrade the banners. That's fair. Supposed to be another orange pattern on the next map. Okay, that'll be something I'm looking out for. John says the green ones you can add and remove for free, so you can change them whenever. Okay, so once you get out of green, those are hard to remove, I guess, or you can't remove them. The top 100 already have all red items. Yeah, I mean, that's a crazy amount of spending though, right? Because these are not free. You need to get a lot of different items to, and you need a lot of patterns to upgrade. Just trying to think here. So I think what I want to do is I want to put the accuracy pattern on this flag because I just want to keep the theme of decline everything. So we're going to put that on there. And it's true, yeah, you can remove all of the low-level patterns for free. So I guess we might as well put a bunch of low levels on here, and we don't need to worry too much about removing. I guess obviously the higher level they are, it's more difficult to remove. We can remove these for gold, which is fine. I mean, if at that level, I'm not too worried about it. But I guess we'll put some patterns on here and see what happens. We'll put some other low level stuff. For right now, we do have the, what do we have? We have the accuracy. We'll have, I'm not too worried about that. We'll put the magic defense on there. It's a low level. It's 2% though. Magic attack increase, not too crazy about that. Although I do kind of like it as well. We'll go armor upgrade. We're gonna stick all low level so I can easily remove them if need be. And it's free to remove. So we'll do that for right now. It'll make arena B. Yeah, so we definitely have to add this to like everything. So let's see. Arena, Grand Arena. Let's see. We're going to put in our war flag. Kind of cool. Thanks for letting me know, guys. I had no idea what I was doing. We will add this to here. Nope, not that one. Here. And we'll just save that. Okay, cool. So we now have 2 flags. Probably we need that third one eventually. I've clearly been sleeping because I didn't realize that you could actually have 3. Well, I mean, I knew you could have 3 flags. I just didn't know how to get them. So very, very cool. I meant gray ones. Yeah, no, yeah, I got you. The gray ones, yeah. I mean, that's perfectly fine with me for right now. I don't have enough itemage to construct like higher than like green anyway. So if I'm gonna just do it, I'll stick with orange right now. Orange and higher cost emeralds to remove. Yeah, that sounds kind of scary. We're gonna stick on the low end right now. I'm just starting out with these flags anyway, so I'm not too worried about you know, having too strong of a flag. So kind of cool. I like that we got a new flag. That's a nice pickup for sure. Didn't realize that it was even there. So I'm glad I picked that up, even though it did cost some moves in the mysterious island. But I still think, you know, picking that up is very, very important. And now let's see, how many moves away am I from just getting to this tower here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So still pretty far away from getting the Gift of Dominion. 4 moves away again from getting that other item. So we might as well hold on to our expedition moves for right now. Let's see how far we off are from getting potentially 1 or 2 more, just because I'm kind of curious. So we can obviously do some more daily quests to get that and upgrade a little bit more. Collecting buffs should be doable as well. I might have to leave my adventure if I really, really can't wait. But let's see. Got these Titan Skin Stones. Great pickup. We can get another one at level 37. Clearly I've missed a couple of days, but that's okay. So at least one more I think is pretty pick-upable for me. Let's see, daily quests. What other quests can we do, if any, that are going to push us in the right direction? We're going to do another arena matchup. Let's see, we're going to skip that. Skip that. Tempted to fight this one, though. We're going to use our Kark. We're going to take Yasmin out. And I'm going to put Faceless in there, actually, and have some fun with it. If we lose, we lose. But I think we might actually have a good chance here. 66 moves waiting on the next map. Oof. That is a lot of moves. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing that many moves, but we'll see what the free options are, and we will try to get that third flag now that I'm a little bit more in tune with what what I should be looking for in terms of picking up a flag. So, all right, I have some goals for the next map. Just really kind of not really familiar. I feel like there's a lot of blanks that need to still be filled in, but let's also let's claim 3 chest rewards here. This will get us at least one more item or one more task completion here in daily quests, which will get us some more nature season or closer to the nature season quest completion. 93 now out of 100. Need 7 more. Not going to do the soul atrium. We will do the pet summoning egg though. If we have 10, I think we do. We have 96. Okay, we'll have 86 now. Actually, we're going to have 76 because I'm going to do one more, hoping that we get one chorus, or sorry, not chorus. We did get chorus. But what we're really looking for is actually Vex. And we got 1 Vex Soulstone there. Just can't seem to pull him very much, but that's okay. So there's one more completion, 94. The weekly completions probably could be doable, but that's okay. Emerald Exchange I will do, actually, for some gold. So there's that. And let's do another arena fight here. This one looks a lot more friendly. We're going to go ahead and put in Seb. And I'm actually also going to put in, take out Nebula and put in Isaac. This, I hate to say, should be a walk in the park, but I'm thinking I like my odds here. Let's see what else we got in the comments here. John says, I'm going to max out the flag event for the keys for the next map. Ooh, very nice. That should be pretty helpful. And then, yeah, the keys, I think that you know, obviously, if you're going to do it, go all in, and it makes really good sense. And if you have those little boxes, probably should save those as well. Praxis, they've turned down the Vex algorithm. Yeah, they definitely have him on like the lowest setting in terms of pull rate possibilities. That's for sure. All right, so we've done that. We've got some matchups in there. All right, here's what the game plan will be for the rest of the stream. I'm going to go ahead and hop over to Hero Wars Web to do a couple of maintenance things. I haven't played much of Hero Wars Web, but we do need to maintain our face and make sure that we are doing some things right in terms of Hero Wars Web. So I'm going to go hop over onto there. But in the meantime, what I'd like everyone to do, if you're here, let me know if you want to be on the picker wheel for Facebook, web, or both. We will be constructing that here, and I probably plan on putting the list together in about 10 minutes or less. So if you guys don't mind doing that when you have some time in the comments here, please do let me know if you're on Facebook, web, or both, and I'll put you on that picker wheel as you like. Again, during the month of March. So this week and next week for Saturdays, I am doing winners based off of people who are showing up to the live streams. And today we're going to have a total of 4 winners as opposed to the usual 2 because it is Hero Wars' birthday. So we're going to have a couple of extra winners. So that's the game plan for today. All right. So we've done what we need to do here. Vex, we are upgrading him. I'm just going to cave and purchase that stone. I need one more, but it'll have to wait. So there's that. Got that going. We're going to do another arena fight, and then I'm going to hop over to Hero Wars Web, where I'm going to play a little bit and try to upgrade my account. My account is nowhere near the level I would like, which is level 130, but we're gonna get closer. All right, so here we go. We're facing a Helios. Not really too concerned. Very magic heavy team, so I think my team is good to go as it currently stands. As long as Kark survives, we should have no hiccups. So there we go. We're going to have this matchup here. Also, if you guys aren't paying attention, it is March, so March Madness basketball is going on, college basketball, men's and women's. So very, very crazy time currently, if you will. Can always spend some emeralds if I want to sneak into the top 100, which is kind of enticing. Might be something I end up doing. I'm not going to say I'm not going to do it. I might be willing to do it potentially. Not right now, but potentially. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, so March Madness is going on right now. We also have had a lot of news right now in sports in general, right? So I don't know if you guys pay attention to... I'm trying to think what I want to talk about. So NFL, right? Obviously, a lot of things are moving pieces there. A lot of free agency moves, which is crazy. Don't know if you guys have been talking about that at all with some of your buds or not, or family, right? But yeah, a lot of Hero Wars stuff going on. Sorry, Hero Wars. We're getting all over the place. But yeah, NFL has a lot of moving parts, which is pretty crazy. A lot of quarterback moves and stuff like that. So if you haven't been paying attention, a lot of things changing if you are a NFL fan. I'm trying to think what else is going on. There is also, One Piece, right? I don't know if anyone reads manga or anime or pays attention to that, but One Piece, right, is kind of getting into some interesting territory. I'm currently a big One Piece fan, so when I read the manga, I'm pretty excited about it. So pretty big stuff. I did read the chapter right before the live stream, so that's why that is on my mind. You can see here I do on the cake, not to change subjects too quickly here, but on the birthday cake I have one current slice, but because it's not the last day, well, because I have missed a couple days, actually every attack will net you some cake. So every attack will get you some cake. So we're going to go ahead and deal some damage here. I'm going to go ahead and just going to do a team based on heroes with buffs. That's going to be my attack approach for this little segment here. And I do see we got some Facebook players, both web, Facebook web. Love to see it. So nice. Do you know, has Belichick... is Belichick still in New England? He is no longer in New England as far as I know, Anthony. I believe he is no longer with the New England Patriots. And my understanding is he is kind of a free agent. So he's definitely not the head coach. And as far as I know, he is not... he's not doing anything else in New England right now. So he's up for grabs. He could be coaching somewhere else before the start of this upcoming season. Viking says he's only a UFC and Formula One fan. I think that's fair. Formula One I don't really follow as much, but I know it's very, very popular, and people get very upset. I've heard someone say Formula One, isn't that NASCAR? And I overheard this conversation, right? Someone said, "Isn't Formula One NASCAR?" And it's not, right? It's like in the same car family, right? Where you're driving a car, but they're different. Um, I believe there are differences. I don't know the whole difference, all the differences, but I know there's differences between Formula One and NASCAR. And this individual who was asked the question was very upset that someone else said that Formula One and NASCAR are the same. They're not. So don't make that mistake if you're out there talking about it. Anyway, yeah, UFC, right? There is, I believe, some MMA action going on tonight. I'm not super up to date with everything that's going on in the UFC MMA world right now, but I did watch, I believe I watched some UFC, I want to say a week or two ago, the one with Sean O'Malley. I did end up watching that one. It was a decent card, I will say. I do watch some UFC every now and then. I can't tell you everything that's going on with everyone in UFC because I don't follow it as much as I could. But yeah, it's also kind of hard to like keep up because the fighting time period for a lot of these fighters is, it's whenever they want to fight. So it makes it a little bit more difficult to keep up with some guys who fight every year, one to four, 3 times. And if you get an injury, they might not fight in a single year. So that can make it more difficult as well. Praxis only follows SEC football. Fair enough. I know there's a lot of SEC football fans in general because of, a lot of people are saying because SEC football is not tainted with financial incentives like the NFL is, I guess. But interestingly enough, right, SEC and a lot of colleges are trying to promote this idea that they should be making more money. I mean, obviously we had the NIL, right? National or name, image, and likeness. Name, image, and likeness, where people could make money off of that, but they can't make money off the school name without the school getting a kickback of funds. O'Malley's a beast. Yeah, he is very, very good. He's a very good striker. He has such good landing techniques and feints that are just impressive. Practices he's waiting on the Tyson fight. Okay, I hear that. Yeah, very nice. I know there's a lot of good little matchups, and I do have some like spot athletes that I like watching, right? Taking to the ring in different UFC formats. I do follow a fair amount of random sports, if you will. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we are now up to 3 cake slices obtained. So again, you can get up to 6 because we are on day 6. So don't fret if you are just hopping on, you were just on vacation or something like that. Again, you can still pick up your cake slices. I'm going to finish out. I'm just going to use the top row. I'm just going to be lazy and just deal some attacks here. As soon as we're done with these matchups, though, we will create the picker wheel. So if you are here, and again, if you are on Facebook or web, please just let me know, and we'll add you. It's no big deal. But again, we're going to have 4 total winners, 2 Facebook winners, and 2 web winners today from the picker wheel for Hero Wars 8th birthday. Viking says, did you know that O'Malley was a porn actor before? What I call a fun fact. I did not know that he was in that industry at all. If I'm being completely honest, it does not surprise me. But that's funny. I did not know that, Viking. I did not know that. Might have to bleep that one out. But I did not know that he was an actor in that industry before. No, I did not. Yeah, it's news to me. Good fighter, putting it that way. Trying to think who else I'm kind of like familiar with. I know Usman had a big return, right, to fighting. And I believe there were some other big moves. Oh, I guess also, some big news, I guess, in MLB. If you guys are following MLB at all, the first couple games for the Dodgers and Padres, right? I think there was a 2-game series that was played in Korea. Big scandal out there involving Shohei Ohtani, one of sports' biggest names, right? He had, it's alleged that he was involved with his translator. So Ohtani is a Japanese sensation, if you will. He's a pitcher and a hitter, which is a big deal. Very difficult to do both, especially at the major league level, and be elite at both. I think only Babe Ruth is the current comparison that you can come up with in terms of company that has done that at the major league level. And I guess it's alleged. I'm not going to say any of these is true, but there is some concern that the interpreter for Shohei Ohtani was involved with some massive gambling debt, and he is now, I guess, being sued by Ohtani for having potentially used $4.5 million of his funds to pay back his gambling debt. $4.5 million is a lot of money. But yeah, anyway, that's a big scandal news. If you haven't heard it, kind of a big deal. So yeah, anyway, that is my fun fact of the day. I guess if you're gonna call it fun, I don't know if it's really fun, but it's news and it's relevant. And it is kind of it's kind of been a big deal. So there's been a lot of chatter about it. Oh, this team I kind of like, even though I just kind of threw it together. Nebula Mojo, right, is a great damage dealer against bosses. Peppy is surprisingly good as well. She does have that ability to deal 4 times damage. So if you are a big RNG believer, that is a huge deal there. And Dorian's going to help both Mojo and Peppy stay on the battlefield for a long time. This is actually a pretty nice, interesting team. But yes, all right. So good stuff there. We are going to do this matchup here. After this matchup, we will skip actually and hop over to a picker wheel and put everyone on that list. So we did 100 mil damage with this team. We'll take it. No complaints. And we are up to 6 slices of cake. So there we go. Collect, collect, collect. All right. So I will go ahead and open up a picker wheel here. We're going to go ahead and click on the Discord picker wheel. Don't need the 60 there. Don't know how that popped up there. Picker wheel. All right, and we are going to compose a list. So we have to make sure we open this up. Probably going to ask us to sign in. We might have to do that. All right, so there we go. Open, edit. Gonna do a unofficial, and we will just clear out all names, remove all inputs, proceed, and let's see. All right, let's see who we got here. We got Viking for Facebook. We've got Anthony Smith on both. We got Riddler on, oh, he's on web, so we'll take him off. Sorry, Riddler. We'll put you on the Facebook one, or on the web one when we put that one up. We're doing Facebook right this second because it's just easier for me to go through it. John Jensen is on both, and he does have that bonus going for him right now. Wow. Copy did not like that N at the end of John's name. B for bonus. All right, we also have Prax is also Facebook. Juan for web. We will add you. We'll save this list. This is the current Facebook list I have. If you're missing and you're here, let me know. We'll add you. No problem at all. Let's do the web unofficial list now as well. So let's go ahead and erase this old list. Remove. Okay, we got web. We've got Anthony Smith on both. We've got Riddler on web. We've got Francis Zegan on web. We've got John Jensen. And he's got a bonus as well. We've got, who else we got? Trying to not miss anyone here. Juan is on web, and we got to add Gary, of course. So we're going to save this list for web. This is my current web list. If you're missing, let me know. We're going to have some time before we spin, just so I don't miss anyone. I don't want to miss anyone or have any hard feelings. So Gary H is now added to the Facebook side of things. Save list, save. And I believe Juan is the last one on the web currently, right? Currently, this is what we have. All All right, so there is that, and there's the web one there. So we're going to add vitamin here. Vitamin's hopping on. Or was here, and I just missed it. There we go. Vitamin is saved now to web, and I'll leave that there, and I'll just make it smaller so that we know it's still there. But I'm going to give some people a little bit of time. We will shrink down our Hero Wars web page a little bit here, and we're just going to do a couple of tasks to maybe get some more XP, and I'll probably just give 3 or 4 minutes before we spin. So if someone is here, they happen to step away, you know, had to go use the restroom or something, right? Not penalizing them for having to do so. So, all right, let's see. We do have some things we can do here. So let's see. Astaroth can use some soul stones. So we'll go ahead and raid there. Get 1 soul stone for him. I do think also we're going to just go ahead and we'll do Dante here. And we're going to grab some throwing knives from the friendship shop, and the trickster's cane can create some of this item. Oh, we're gonna need some more gold, but that's okay for right now. We will just go ahead and go to Astaroth, and we're gonna go ahead and claim some items here and get some EXP as we go along the way. That should get us some XP. What else can we do to get some XP? Well, we can claim some of these tasks that we've completed. Let's see, how far are we from level 123? Over 1,000, so pretty good ways away still, for being completely honest. Upgrade Thea 1 time. Soul Atrium, we're not going to do that. We will do the exchange 1 time. That'll get us 100 XP right there. Opening a tower chest. Yeah, we could. We can fight an arena 1 time. My team's terrible, so we're just kind of fighting to fight. We're not really fighting to win. Battle and skip. We got some more names hopping on, so we will add those shortly. Let's go ahead and do the Outland opening and claim. Oh, that's not Outland. Outland and claim. That should also get us some XP, I think. Then we will add some more names that we have popping in here. And then in about 2 minutes, we will have the official spin. But in the meantime, I just don't want to leave anyone out. So we got Vitamin, Hero was in there, and we got to add Paul in here as well. So this is the web side of things. Paul is here. All right. I'm going to save this list. All right, so we still have 1 more minute before we're going to start spinning anything. So that's the website, I think. Things, the Facebook website is pretty all right, I think. I don't think we have anyone missing. If you guys did mention something here and you are missing, let me know. Just leave a comment. I'll fix it. But there we go. We do have some more XP picking up there. Tower fighting we can do. Just going to take a little bit of time. All right. So let's see, we are less than 1,500, so we made some progress there. Send some friendship chips. We can also do some merchant claiming here. Oh, not that though. We will do that. Arena, coins, Chaba, or Judge. We're working on Judge. We'll claim Judge. We are working on Ishmael. Rufus as well, but he's lower priority currently. Tower Shop, Dante is currently complete in terms of being absolute. But I like Orion, so we'll work on him. Jet Soul Stones, tempted to pick up unless there is a high need somewhere else. We're picking up Jet. Friendship Shop, we're picking up Faceless and Cornelius, as we always do across all platforms. Picking up the Dragon Shield as well. I am tempted to pick up some of these, but we're not going to. I'm going to hold off. And there is that. Let's make sure we're not missing any comments or someone hopping on. Gary says going to snow here in about 10 to 15 inches tonight. Not looking forward to that. That is going to be chilly. It has been raining here for me, so I totally understand that. That is not going to be fun. Try to stay warm and bundled up if you can at all. And yeah, you might have to grab a blanket at some point as well. Not going to be warm. Okay, we can close down our Hero Wars web selection. It is time now for our picker wheel. So let's go ahead and open up our Facebook. We always start with Facebook. It's just kind of a go-to thing. We're going to save this list. It is our web list. We're going to have 2 winners on Facebook, 2 on web. If we have a repeat winner, it's totally okay, but we will probably respin and just have someone else also win, because we don't want to have just the same person winning every single time. Just, we want to have some variety. All right, so let's see who we have for our Facebook wins. Let's see who our first winner is for Facebook. Good luck, everybody. Let's see who we end up getting. The Facebook winner for today, winner number 1, is going to be it is John Jansen, and because of that, I'm going to take you completely off the Facebook list. Hopefully that's okay with you. You can still win on web, but we're also going to have a second winner who is not going to be John Jansen for sure. So let's see who our second winner is. Congrats, John, on the first win. Let's see who else we've got here. So John, congrats on that win. Let's see who our second Facebook winner is today. It is going to be, all right, it's going to be Prax. So Prax is our second Facebook winner. Congratulations to our 2 Facebook winners. We're going to be having some web winners as well, so don't fret. We're switching wheels. Oh, no. We're going to open and hop over to the web list. John, you are on a roll. That is for sure. Let's see who we got for the web side of things. Congrats as well, Prax. You are our second winner. Let's see who our third winner is today. Our first web winner is going to be, it is going to be, oh my, is it John again? It is John again. You're on a heater, John. You are on a heater. So John, you are our winner for web. We're going to actually have another winner for sure. That's not going to be John. And let's see. Let me look at my web rewards here. Well, we're going to have more winners tomorrow anyway, so I'm not too concerned. But we should have plenty of rewards for everyone, so don't worry. We've got one more winner. Prax, I will get you your skin stones. You got it. If you don't mind in Discord, just remind me what your Facebook ID is. That will just expedite things if you don't mind. Prax is not me. That's not fair. I hear you. And our second web winner for today is going to be Francis Zegan. Congratulations. You are our second web winner. Please let me know your IDs on Discord. I will follow up with you guys there. Francis, I got your ID actually because you wrote it down earlier. So 9551572. And let me know which reward you guys would ultimately like. Congratulations to our winners for today. Happy birthday to Hero Wars. It is their 8th birthday. So that is fantastic for them. Anthony, I'm sure you'll be a future winner. You won last week as well, so don't sweat it. We're going to have more winners tomorrow. Those winners will be picked based off our Discord list. So if you haven't put your name in the Discord for this month, please do so. It is very, very easy if you guys want a chance to win a reward. It's free. So there you go. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here on this live stream today. Congrats to our winners, John Jensen, Prax, and Francis Zegan. Thank you guys again, and I look forward to seeing you guys very soon in Dominion. Gonna have a live tomorrow, and we're gonna have more winners. Have a great one, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you guys very soon in Dominion. If you're watching some UFC, enjoy that.